This is the truth about passive income through cars. See, most people think they want passive income through cars, but they jump in completely blind with no strategy, with no systems behind, and no real understanding of what it takes to make an extra 3 to 4 to 5 grand every single month without any headaches. But in this video, I'm gonna break down on how investors are actually making an extra 3 to 4 to 5 grand every single month by renting out cars without them doing anything. I'm gonna be showing you what works, what doesn't work, and the system required to make it truly hands-off. For the people that don't know me, my name is Dudley, and I have a luxury and an exotic car rental company out here in South Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida. And I've been doing car rentals for about 4 years now. And I've helped a lot of car owners make money with their vehicles, whether it's economy cars, all the way to luxury and exotic vehicles. And I built a business model where people could actually invest in the vehicle, hand me over the keys, let me manage the whole entire show, and the owners and the investors could just sit back and collect. So if somebody's looking to invest into like an asset and they're probably thinking about real estate, stocks, they could actually jump into the car rental business without them doing anything. I walk them through on what cars to get, what cars is recommended. I do the whole management for them where they could just sit back and collect. And I'm just here to let you guys know that I can do the same for you. So before I dive into the first step, I want you guys to grab my free checklist down in the description. This checklist alone will save you thousands of dollars and it'll put you 10 steps ahead. It's completely free. It's linked in the description and the pinned comments. Go grab it. Now let's jump into point number one. Point number one, passive come from the operator, not the car. So let me break that down for you, right? Let's just say you was to invest in something, all right? And you're a busy professional. You probably got a high paying job or you got a business that you're running. Passive comes from when you have systems in play, meaning if you invested in real estate, you want to have, a broker. I don't know what they call it, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna have people that runs the house for you, where you don't have to be in the field, buying stuff or just looking over the property. You have people that's doing stuff for you, whether, you set them in place for a position, whether they just running a show for you, or whether it's just, them just doing the whole work for you. That's passive in my opinion. In a car rental business, having the right operator will actually make everything super smooth for you. So for example, my investors, where they invest all their vehicles and give it to me, they don't have to do anything. They don't have to lift a finger. They don't have to, worry about where the car is. They don't have to worry about who's in the car, vetting out their clients. I do everything. So before the client hops in the vehicle, I would screen out the clients. I would make sure the car is protected with insurance. I would make sure I could see the car with the tracker, where the car is at all times. I make it completely hands-off so the owners and investors feel like it's a passive income business. So if you don't have a system and people in place, it's not passive at all. It's a job. And the real operator handles the bookings, the pickups, the drop-offs, the client screening, the transactions, where the owners could just sit back and collect. And here's the consequences if you ignore this. If you try to do this alone with no operator, you'll get burnt out. You'll waste hours dealing with clients. You won't know the questions to ask. You won't know how to verify the coverage, the insurance, the client's insurance for the right coverages. You won't really know how to maximize profits on your vehicle, and you'll risk giving your car to the wrong person, and we don't want that. But if you hand your keys or your car to the right operator, to somebody that has skin in the game, that knows what they're doing, somebody like me, you won't have to worry about anything. I'm not saying this is all sunshines and rainbows, but if you hand somebody your vehicle that has experience, 8 times out of 10, your car is protected and you don't have to worry about nothing. Your cars will stay booked and you'll start seeing passive income every single month without you lifting a finger. But even with the right operator, you still need the right vehicle, because not every car cash flows the same, which is point number two. Not all cars are built for passive income. You see, certain cars are known to perform very well in the rental business. Out here in South Florida, cars like a Mercedes C300, Mercedes GLE 53, Mercedes S580s, Corvette C8s, Lamborghini Uruses, all those cars does very well all year round in the rental business in South Florida. And it's really because they have the perfect mix of demand, appearance, price point, and these cars are consistently booked month in, month out, year round. And a flashy exotic that looks good, but with no demand, is just a liability. Just because it's an expensive vehicle doesn't mean it'll rent out as much. For example, a Porsche GT3 RS, beautiful car, one of my favorite cars. That car won't rent out as much. And you should even rent out a Porsche GT3 RS because it's such of a rare vehicle. It's expensive, it's a rare car, and it'll turn heads, but not a lot of people will rent that car. What's up, guys? Quick interruption. If you're somebody that's watching this and you want to invest in a luxury or exotic vehicle to make an extra $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 every single month by adding it to my car rental fleet where I manage everything for you and you could be just hands off, there's a link in the description that came with this video and the pinned comments where you can simply apply to book a one-on-one call just to see if I can help you. Whether it's an entry-level luxury car or a high-end exotic vehicle, I can help you manage that vehicle for you, rent it out on your behalf, and make you passive income every single month. Just click the link. I'm gonna see you in that car. Back to the video. So a common vehicle with common trims, common colors is way better than a Porsche GT3 RS. For example, a black on red Lamborghini Urus, perfect. Or a BMW M3 Competition with, red leather seats, or a Corvette C8 convertible that has, Alcantara steering wheel with the red leather seats with upgraded rims. Those cars, those trims will do very good because those cars looks good, the appearance is on point, it's a good colorway, and you can charge a maximum price on those cars. And here's the consequence if you skip this. If you pick the wrong car, you end up with 0 bookings, no demand for that vehicle, and you'll feel stressed every single month and you lose confidence in this model. But with the right car, your car rents like clockwork. Clients love it, your car stay booked, and you're paying your car note within the first week. And the rest is just pure profit. But even with the perfect car and a perfect operator, it still needs one more thing, which is point number 3. Verification is the gatekeeper to true passivity. And here's what I mean. If someone don't verify the customer to the T, you'll end up giving that car to a customer that's not reliable, that's not even qualified to even drive that vehicle. Most likely, there's a high chance that car will come back with some type of damage, some type of inconvenience, some type of bad behavior, and we don't want that. But real operators like myself, we vet out the clients to the T. So I'll check the client's driving record, I'll do a thorough background check, I'll check their driver's license status to see if it's active or suspended or revoked. I'll verify the customer's insurance to see if they have the right coverages to hop in that vehicle. I'll track the mileage on the car so that way, say if your car is going out for 2 days, they're not running up 10,000 miles on one rental. I do all of that before I hand over the keys because I want to protect the asset. This asset is what's giving us financial freedom, or this asset is what's giving us more money in the bank to do whatever we want with our life. So it's super important that I do a thorough job of doing these verifications so that way the car is protected, the car stays in good condition, and they can maximize profits every single month. That right there removes 90% of the risk. And if you try to do this on your own, if you skip this and you let someone drive your car without any verification checks, and you let someone drive your car without any type of vetting, that is how you end up with stolen cars, damaged cars, unpaid claims, and all types of bullshit. And the worst thing is, you'll be paying out of pocket for a car that's supposed to be paying you. But the dream outcome when you deal with me, somebody like me that does this very seriously, you don't have to worry about any type of risk. Every client is vetted, every trip is insured, and your vehicle comes back the same way how it's left, while it's still earning you 4 figures a month. And the cool thing about it is you can drive your luxury or exotic car whenever it's available. So that's the full investor breakdown on how passive income through cars really work in 2025. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need a dealership. You don't need logistics. You don't even need to be the smartest person. All you need is just the right car, the right operator, and the right system, and you'll be fine. But here's what most people still don't realize. Rentals is only one way of monetizing your vehicle. If you stop there, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Because think about it, if you got a nice Rolls Royce Cullinan, you're missing out on chauffeurs, events, weddings, photo shoots, video shoots. These are extra income streams that your car could be paid for. So in my next video, I'm gonna break down 3 ways you could turn your exotic car into cash. So if you own a vehicle or plan to get one, this is how you maximize every dollar. So click right here to watch it now and unlock the extra income streams that most car owners don't even know about. Thanks for tuning in on this video. Make sure you leave a like, Comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe to your boy for more videos like these, and make sure you grab that free checklist on how to buy the right exotic vehicle for the first time. Peace.